Consolidating territory is easier said than done. Bruce finds himself at an impasse with a new town siege. The nefarious vassal inside the garrison leads his troops in the defense with the utmost vigor. Unlucky for Bruce, Takeda clan reinforcements are nowhere to be seen. He does, however, decide to smith a new weapon. Hello and welcome back to Shokuho and the Dreams of Legends submod, and we're here at Gassan-Toda as we're gonna try to take it. I don't think we're gonna do very well because this is well, they have a vassal. They have a vassal here. I'm not a particularly big fan whenever there's a vassal there. It's actually quite funny as well because what happened was I was just walking along, you know, minding my own business on the warpath, looking for people to murder, obviously, as you do, you know, as you do. And we came across this vassal, and he immediately decided to run into the town. And the funny thing about that is that I waited over in the trees, you know, pretty far away from, you know, the road and everything. And I was kind of waiting for, well, the hopefully inevitable thing that he was going to leave. You know, I thought he was going to leave and actually provide us with a nice clean siege here, but unfortunately no. He decided he was going to stay in there, be very, very stubborn, and basically make things extremely uncomfortable for us now, and I am just rolling my eyes. I am beside myself with, viciousness for this fellow now, because he is fundamentally making this much more difficult than it would have to be. Because we'd have 150 less troops to deal with. Yeah. Alright, so here we go. This is our attack against Gassan-Toda's garrison. And we're going to see if we can actually do something here, because this is going to be a bit... Oh, wow. I think that might have been a gunner. If that was a gunner, then I might have some issues here. Because gunners, they are quite problematic. As you might expect, we might have some problems with them. As you can see, we're actually having some big issues. And we are indeed getting quite a few kills here, which is pretty nice. Nice, nice, nice. There we go. Can I get to 125? I wouldn't mind. Okay, what's actually happening with us right now? Are we not using the battering ram? Is there a reason why we're not using the battering ram actually? Okay, interesting. Yes, we might have some issues here. As you can quite clearly tell, we're losing, well, quite a tidy sum. Quite a tidy sum of our people right now. Not a particularly big fan, but we'll have to make it work. Well, this might be my demise, but we did eliminate quite a handful. Yeah, that's not a bad amount, not a bad amount. We got 58. We got 58 of their deaths. Unfortunately, 100 of them, thanks to our Doctor's Oath. This is exactly the reason why I say many times, we're going to get out of here, because I don't want to send my forces up into that death zone, because it is actually a death zone if you don't have a character like our Bruce here, you know, going in and slaughtering as many of the extremely sort of like linchpin characters that can really do massive damage. We want to make sure that they are as well as up against it, I guess we could say, as they can be. Let's get 8% more damage, even though that's not particularly necessary. Dungeon Architect is pretty amazing, in my opinion at least, but this is, well, getting hit under bombardment might actually be useful. Yeah, I think that might actually be useful. Why not? That's like a 25% dodge chance. And then we also have this, which is Ignore Pain, +5 armor to all equipped armor pieces of foot troops in your formation. I mean, really. Probably one of the best perks in the entire game. There are a lot of these really nice, like, survival / toughness things that you can get, and they are, well, they are very nice. You know, let's just say that. They are very nice. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to just get rid of these things real quick. Yeah, we can just create these. We've already created 3 of them, because the other one was obviously destroyed somehow. And yeah, this is going to be a bit of a problem, isn't it? Okay, so what we're going to have to do... Where is Mr. Takeda? That is a bit of the... See, that's the issue right now. Because if we had his assistance right here, we would have easily taken this, I think. But it is going to take me quite some time to restore myself. I would love to be able to spec out of Doctor's Oath. But the problem with speccing out of that is that it is then going to create a very slow experience gain issue for us, and we are going to, I wouldn't say be stuck, but it is going to create a rather annoying vacuum of the experience, and it's just not going to increase as fast as we would otherwise want it to. So that's going to be the problem, you see. That's going to be the issue. I'm hopeful that we're going to be able to maybe just restore ourselves a little bit here, and then we'll go back in. I mean, you can see here we've got 120 HP. That is unfortunately not good enough. You know, it's quite funny that that is not good enough. We need more than that. We actually need so much more than that. I actually wonder where he is right now. Yeah, I don't know where he is, but hopefully Mr. Takeda will actually go and defend that particular castle that's under siege right now. I am at 65%. I'm going to wait until we get a little bit more. We're going to be placing the Azutsus on the external of our flank here, and then we're just going to be going in once we've restored ourselves. Well, we got some decentish kills right there. Not too bad, not too bad. Hopefully we're gonna, yeah, as you can see, we're still having a similar ratio to what we had beforehand. And I gotta admit, that is not really what I want to see. I do not want to see 30 or so of our troops be immediately killed. That is just kind of terrible. So not sure if we're going to be able to do this, but we'll try our best. And I will try to kill as many of the gunners as possible. And we've got, obviously, these archers still remaining. I did attempt to poke this guy in the face and take him out, but unfortunately, I didn't really have very much luck on the damage there. Let's try and skewer this guy if we can. Oh, no, 82, not enough. If we can just get... yeah, see, that's the problem. That is the issue. Alright, that was really, really bad, actually. The enemy, as you can see, has eliminated 68. I'm actually kind of a bit concerned as to why it is taking us so long to penetrate this first initial section of the opponent. I think we're going to have to do something about that. I think we will have to see what's happening with it, because are we not getting the... Maybe we didn't get the battering ram. It might be that I didn't get the battering ram, and if that is the case, then that's my fault. But I thought I did, but maybe not. Oh well, never mind. We're just going to have to make do with what we have here. And I'm at a decent enough HP level that I should be able to survive at least a little bit longer. Hopefully I'm not going to take that much glancing damage. As you can see, having two enemies stacked on each other, it's pretty difficult to land a hit when they block in alternate directions. I have a pretty bad feeling about this. I feel like we're probably going to get shot. So I'm going to just... no, there are no firearms users up here, so we should be okay. And that was the vassal. I'm very, very pleased I was able to murder him, because he's annoying, obviously. Nice. Alright, okay. I'm at half HP. Should be... I'm not entirely sure what's going on with my forces right now. They're getting shot. I guess that's the... I guess that's the point. They're getting shot. Yes. Not exactly great. Okay, alright. So, where are my why are they still down there? Why are they still down there? What are they doing? Okay, I'm not entirely sure, but whatever the case, I'm going to eliminate these guys as best as I can. And I think we are... okay. I'm still getting shot from somewhere. I think it must be over there. Yes, it is indeed over there. Okay, that's fine. I don't really have too much of a problem with that. I'm kind of hoping that they're going to come over here and try to reinforce. You know what? Let's actually... what is going on with my forces? Are they having a problem? They must be having an issue of some kind. What is going on? Why are they... are they trying to run away or something? I mean, our morale is not that bad, right? I don't know. I can't actually tell that right now. But, I mean, we've killed 184. We've lost 107, which is obviously pretty terrible. Alright, I can't go over here yet. I cannot go over there yet. We're going to tell our forces to charge in. There is no one over there. So, no need to go. And the question is... are we going to be able to destroy the walls... or destroy the gate, shall we say? Oh, actually we destroyed it instantly? What? Okay, certainly wasn't expecting that. Ooh, all right, all right. Way too many people right there. Way too many people. Question. Where are my forces? Yeah. They surely didn't all get killed, did they? Did they really all get killed that fast? I thought I took the brunt of the enemy right there. Look at that. Okay, so I don't actually understand what happened right there. I thought we had that in the bag. I was getting quite a few kills. I don't even know how many kills I got. I didn't even see, unfortunately. But okay, yeah. It looks as though we are, yep, as I thought. That was the reason, you see, that was the reason why I needed to take it then. There was no more time for us to wait around. We just had to go for it. We just had to go for it because the exhaustion, you know, the war exhaustion was going to kick in at some point, and that's exactly what happened. So really, really unfortunate there. We do have an escort merchant caravan mission, so I suppose we will end up doing that. Not a terribly big fan. I would love to be able to take more of the Maurice territory. Because, I mean, let's face it, I mean, why would you not, you know? Why would you not? It's kind of like right there. They're right there, and you're right here, and it's just absolutely crazy, you know? It's nice, 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 nice. Very, very good amount of value for us to get from it. But unfortunately, no. No, we're getting a little bit unlucky with that. Let's get some more fish. There we go. All right. Let's move on. Okay, so the question is, do we actually want to do? Yeah, I'm going to disband the army. Might as well, right? Might as well. I mean, what else is there to do? You know, I can't help but wonder if I actually would have had better success if I was just by myself, because I feel like, I don't know, I feel like the allies units might have made my army quality so much less than they actually would have normally been. Yeah, so that, I don't know, maybe we just had really terrible units that were running in and dying instantly. But yeah, anyway, we did get to 250 and two-handed, which is pretty wonderful. And we're also getting, well, we're pretty close, right? We're pretty close to the Athletics 275, so that's quite nice. And, well, medicine skills taking its sweet time, of course, and I do need to start speccing into some engineering, of course, as well. There's only, well, I think there's one thing that I really wanted to get in leadership. I think it's very far. Yeah, there we go. Lead by example, trusted commander. Lead by example is probably what I'd be going for, to be honest, because, I mean, you can see that very easily here, you know. Recruitment rate for infantry prisoners, that's kind of the thing that I would like to get, but it's going to take quite a long time to get there as it is, and my social skill is pretty terrible, so probably not going to be able to do that too easily. And who's this? Hello there, sir. You have very, very good gun skill. He's got good skills in pretty much everything. He has tactic. He's a scout. Look at this guy. He's got 176. He's got 176 in scouting, and he's got 200 in leadership, 175 in tactics. Let me actually just take a quick look here. Has she leveled up her scouting skill? She's got 79. This guy has 175. So I feel like we're probably going to get him and just replace her, but she is obviously going to be staying with us because she has a gun, and, you know, it's pretty fun to see, you know, how many kills she's able to get with that. And let's actually have a look at this guy. All right, so does he have anything actually good, or is it just going to be terrible? Yeah, he's looking pretty terrible right now, actually. I got to say, he's looking pretty awful. So we are, yeah, I'm not sure how we're really going to do this, but what I would like to do, actually, is I would like, oh, he's got some great armor. Look at that. Crazy good armor. What I would like to do is actually create another weapon type. Someone actually asked us to do that, so I was like, okay, sure, you know, why not? I mean, we'll see how it goes, because I don't actually know. I haven't really tried out that many of the other weapons. Yeah, I tried out a Naginata a little bit earlier in the series. Didn't really like it that much, I gotta say. Didn't really like it that much, so not sure how well that's really going to go. This guy, does he have good riding skill? Yeah, he's got insanely good riding skill, but we don't really have very many good saddles. I guess that is just to be expected. Kind of unfortunate we're not getting anything there, but that's all right. Okay, so I'm just going to spend 11,000. Nothing really super much to write home about there. And indeed, yes, wait a minute. I actually forgot about that. There are huge amounts of hardwood here, right? Yeah, they have loads. So I'm going to literally get, I don't even know much. Just loads of it. And yeah, here we go. All right. So this is going to be a little bit, I mean, I think it's probably going to be quite nice because what we're going to be able to do is literally just do all of this. Going to get quite a few resources, and hopefully it's going to be enough for us to actually make something nice. There we go. All right, so let's have a look see here. Okay, so we could go for one of these. No, never mind. Okay, no, not much to get there. Could go for a Yari, as I said. I personally really like the Yari a lot. I think it is actually a fantastic weapon, super fun to use, but it is a thrusting only weapon as far as I'm aware, so it is going to be kind of harsh to use. We could go for a Naginata. I'm not a big fan of this, as I said, purely because as far as I can tell, I mean, I could go, you know what? It's not actually, this is the thing, it's not actually a polearm, you see. It's not actually a polearm, it is a two-handed, or it counts as a two-handed. Oh, wait, actually, wait a minute. Maybe it is a polearm. Wait a minute. No, maybe it does actually count as a polearm. Oh, okay. Well, if it does count as a polearm, then I don't have to worry so much. All right, well, this is going to be really nice and easy. So now all I'm going to do is I'm just literally going to craft huge amounts of stuff. And once we have crafted this, I don't really care about the skill. That doesn't really matter. Skill does not matter here. But what we're going to do is we are inevitably going to just go back here. Just do all of this. And there you go. All right, wow, we basically got nothing. That's great. Okay, so it's going to take me a little bit of time to actually get something going here, but eventually, hopefully, we will be able to create something nice. I mean, I'm a little bit skeptical about this because the swing damage is very low in comparison to what we are used to with our Nodachi. I feel like the Nodachi is probably going to be the best weapon we're going to have here, because you can see I'm clicking through all of the various parts and most of them are very low damage. This is the only one that I would say we should probably use here because we get 101 cutting damage there. It doesn't have the ability to crush through blocks either, which obviously the other thing doesn't either, you know, the Nodachi doesn't either, but the Yari, if you're going to use a polearm, does crush through blocks. So I actually wonder, you know what? I'm going to have a look-see here, because let's have a look and see how much we can actually get, how much damage we can actually get from this. Okay, so we can get about 60. It seems like 60 is the... Yep. Okay, yeah, so we're not going to be doing this then. Yeah, that's kind of unfortunate, no. Yeah, so it would be really cool if we could have this do more than 60 damage, but I mean, it is a piercing weapon, so maybe it's better than we think. But yeah, anyway, I am going to be creating a huge amount of this stuff, and we'll see how it goes, and hopefully we'll be able to unlock all these parts and then create something that we really like. Okay, so I've actually done a whole bunch of smithing here, and I actually think that this is looking like a really good setup for us, potentially. I mean, I'm thinking about a spear guard here. I don't know what I really want to go for. I think we might want to go with... Let me see. I just want to make sure we're getting the most damage. I think at this point, damage is going to be our best friend. So, I'm thinking this one. This is 163 weapon reach. It has 105 swing damage. The swing speed is very slow. That is the only thing that I'm a little bit worried about. The swing speed is 94 here instead of 64. But we're only losing 10 damage. But 10 damage is quite significant, right? And obviously the weapon reach is pretty bad too. So the question is, do we want a longer polearm? Or do we want something... I personally feel like this is not really going to do much. I feel like this is not going to be very good, but I guess we could try it out and just see what happens. And as you can see, the difference between the various handles is massive. Yeah, so I could get this one or I could get this one. What's the difference? Not much. I don't really want to make it longer, so I guess what I could do is just make it a little bit shorter. We could make this shorter too, increase the damage, reduce the weapon reach, and then make this larger, shorter, larger, shorter. I don't know. I don't really know. I feel like maybe getting 150 weapon reach is perfectly fine, and we'll probably just go with that. We're going to have to do a little bit of refining here. There we go. And then we'll just create this. Did we get something good? No, a regular one. Okay, I'm kind of wanting to get... I mean, I don't really care whether it's masterwork or not. I mean, we did get 110. We have 110. That's actually kind of nice. All right, yeah. We're going to just go with that. We're going to use the balanced one. And we'll see how that goes. As you can see, it is... Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. I mean, look at this, okay? Our masterwork Nodachi right here is literally 131. It gives me 131 damage and 132 length. And it also has a swing speed of 94. This is fundamentally one of the most, well, powerful weapons that you can get. And on the other hand, as you can see right here, this is not. Basically, yes. This is just not very good in comparison, which is kind of sad, to be honest. It's pretty sad. But yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to escort the merchant caravan. We're going to try out the weapon, I guess. And, well, I'm going to obviously restore myself as time goes on too, because it is going to take me quite some time to restore my HP. And if I can get into a nice little auto-resolve, then that's going to be pretty easy too, because preventive medicine will give us a shortcut to some nice little healing here and there. And, well, I'm kind of hoping that we're going to be able to declare war against someone else relatively quickly here. The one thing that I could do is I could actually bring it to the council's attention, and we could actually go for something ourselves, as in we could literally just go and be like, yeah, let's attack these guys, you know, sort of thing. And I'm just going to auto-resolve these guys just to activate preventive medicine. As you can see, boom. And we also got some pretty significant medicine skill as well. All right, okay. I'm liking that. I'm liking that quite a great deal. And don't worry, I am going to be... Oh, hello. More bandits? Are you serious? Yeah, these guys are definitely going to attack the caravan. 100% they're going to attack the caravan. But yes, more, as you can see, preventive medicine activated right there, which does indeed... Once again, it took us from, what was it? I think we had like 35% or something like that. And now we have basically almost full HP. And that is all thanks to preventive medicine. It is, as I said, one of the best perks in the entire game. Okay, we got this guy. We're not going to be taking him anytime soon. And also, I did need to change our scout to this guy. There we go. All right, so they're going to go in here, and we'll try and see if we can get into a battle with another raider party, and then we'll actually try out our new weapon. All right, so this guy's got some massive perk bonuses right here, so I guess I will put him with the cavalry. He does actually seem really, really nice here. And yeah, otherwise we will be trying out... wait, no, this is not it. This is it. Okay, yeah, so as you can see, this is... Well, clearly, it's pretty nice from a range perspective. It does have slightly more reach than the Nodachi, but this is obviously not a great place to use it. I mean, generally the best course of action would be to try this in a siege, but obviously I don't have access to a siege right now, do I? Oh, actually, oh no, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Look at that. It's doing some nice damage. I mean, I'm obviously not really expecting it to do really anything crazy, and we are indeed leveling up our polearm skill as a result. Okay, cool. So we're not leveling up two-handed. Interesting. I mean, I do have two-handed now, by the way, at 250, of course, as we saw. So me having it at 250 does make a significant difference to the amount of damage that the two-handed can do. So we shouldn't really be comparing these things together, because the polearm itself obviously needs to get to 275 to be able to see any kind of major benefit. Let's just tell our forces to charge in here, because these guys, they just had no idea. They just had no idea what was happening. Is this guy running away? Yeah, we might be able to get something out. Yeah, it's actually nice. Yeah, it's not bad. Not a bad weapon so far. Obviously, as I said, it may very well be that this is a pretty nice weapon. Just unfortunate that it is more than likely not going to be amazing for, well, as I suspect, it's probably not going to be amazing for sieges in comparison to the other one. because obviously the other one is a little bit more, a little bit easier to use, because it is just a big cleaving weapon, and it has very little blind spot, as it were, because you can go into close quarters with it. And while, yes, it does have 132 reach, which is a lot, and it is going to, you know, in a close quarter situation, it is going to get blocked on the environment quite a bit. This one is also going to have a similar effect. Oh, wait a minute. What is actually going on here? Are you serious? This is exactly what I'm talking about. This is exactly the reason why you cannot leave these caravans alone for a second. It's actually ridiculous how they literally just had 2 random bandit parties just immediately activate. It's crazy. Okay, yeah, so anyway, we are going to be fine here. Okayama obviously is building up. It is going to take a very long time for us to do anything here. I'm actually kind of wondering if our new friend here is going to do a better job. Does he? Not really. This guy? Let's have a look. Oh, he's actually not bad. He's actually not bad. He does +1 loyalty, but that is pretty much it. And he is our new scout. It's only going to take 14 days. It's only going to take 14 days for the workshops now, instead of 99 or whatever it was beforehand. So we're going to attempt to get this as much as possible, and obviously I would like to... Wow, we're actually losing loyalty despite the fact that we have the establishment of the litigation suggestion box, which just goes to show that we needed that. Otherwise, we were going to be in a problem situation. I'm going to get the Saragaku Theater very, very soon, or at least hope to. And where is my caravan? Where? Oh, there they are. They were inside. Okay. Yeah, so we're getting a lot of money again, because we're getting... Oh, yes, tribute. The tribute income is insane. What? They must be paying us a massive amount right now. Where are the Mori? Let's have a look. 8,000! Whoa, okay. I had no idea. Wow, okay, that's actually kind of incredible. I was not expecting them to literally do that, but of course, war exhaustion, they were kind of up against it, I guess. I mean, I'm not entirely sure how much pressure they were really under, considering they still have a significant amount of their territory. But I guess they're playing it safe, I guess, right? Yeah, they're just playing it safe or something. Anyway, I'm gonna get some more raiders, and it should be pretty easy for us to deal with them. I'm just gonna auto-resolve it. And there it is. There's the 8,000. Hilariously enough, we only visited 3 places, and wait a minute, where is it? There you go. Yeah, as you see right here, look at this. We only visited 3 places, and it immediately just went like, yep, there you go. All the other trade routes are blocked, so I'm not going to be able to do anything more. Yeah, there you go. So that was actually pretty nice, because that meant that he gave us the full amount. And look at that. Nice. We got a new baby right here. New baby being born. I find their names to be quite funny, considering it's literally, yeah, I should have actually used the Japanese naming convention instead of the Western version, because it makes no sense, because because they do the the last name first, and so on and so forth. So that, yeah, never mind. Anyway, point is, we have now 2 children that have Bruce as a last name. Oh, dearie me. It's funny. Okay, so there is a duel location over there. I think I'm going to do that because we've gotten some amazing stuff. Oh, actually, yeah, I need to buy a boat, don't I? Yeah, let's do it. All right, so let me have a look. What do we have? 10 days to build this thing? Are you joking? Really? Is it really going to take you 10 days to build it? I'm just going to spend 60,000, I guess. Is it really going to... You do not have enough ships. Okay, wait. Can I do it now? No. Okay, so it is actually going to take 10 days. Is it? Let me just take a quick look. It says I can do it, but... I'm a little bit... Yeah, no. Open the naval management screen. Where is the naval management screen? Ah, here. Okay, I'm not seeing them right now. I'm assuming... Yeah, no, they are in production. Okay, cool. I didn't even see... I didn't even know that they had that naval menu. That's really fun. All right, so yeah, what we're going to do instead then is we are going to probably go and take a ferry over to... Where do we want to go? Port Amagiri. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we're just going to spend the 5,000 on that. I mean, we're going to be making a lot of money, right? So we can spend money right now because I want to get to that Duel location, of course, and it's going to take quite some time for our ships to be built. And we're going to approach the figure. Am I going to be able to do this? Maybe not. Maybe not. Well, we'll see. I mean, it's going to be a nice reward, I think. It's probably going to be an extremely nice reward if we can achieve victory. Oh, nice location. Oh, I like the location. Yeah, this is great. Oh, yeah, I can just imagine not being here at all because I don't really like the beach that much, but it depends. It depends. Anyway, this is literally really a yokai? Okay. Is that really a yokai, or are we actually just fighting a man in a mask? I don't know. We'll see. I think you'll find me a skilled challenger. Actually, no. I don't think you will. I will fight with a katana. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so he's fighting with a bow staff. I'm fighting with katana. How do I do this? He's gonna have insane skill. Yeah. Yeah, he has pretty good skills. Okay, yeah, it's gonna be hard because he's gonna be insanely difficult to stop, or maybe not. I'm getting some good damage on him. I was kind of hoping to get a nice piercing attack on him there. Maybe I can aim for the head. Aiming for the... Yes, we got him. All right, he just basically did not attack us at all. I think that was the main issue. Wow, that final move was incredible. Perhaps I could learn it from you sometime. Thanks for the duel. Okay, so the question is, the final move. Yes, the final move. All right, so what did he actually give us right here? He gave us this. Yeah, that is a pretty crazy weapon. What? No, it's not a crazy. I was looking at my Nodachi and I said weapon. That's the reason. Anyway, yeah, he gave us this amazing armor here, and I'm going to be using it. Whoa, okay. This might actually be quite distracting. Might be quite distracting in combat there potentially, but yeah, we'll use it. We'll use it. I think that's going to be quite fun. Okay, so this guy is using this right now. I should probably just give it to him because it is a massive upgrade for him. And is there anything else that we can potentially get him here? No. I think we're fine. I could give him the Naginata if I want to, but I don't think we will. He's already using a Masterwork. Masterwork Nodachi, which is actually worse. It's actually worse than what I could potentially give him because he only has 102 cutting damage, and our other one has 131, if you can believe it, which is actually a staggering increase. But very cool, nevertheless. I believe that is indeed one of the mythological, legendary helmets that the Dreams of Legends submod has actually added to the game. Anyway, at the moment, this is a very peaceful world, and we are indeed going to be declaring war against someone else. Okay, so the Hojo clan, we can attack them if we want to. They're going to be very hard for us to deal with, I believe. Are they actually even close by? Yeah, I mean, kind of. They own this, don't they? Yes, they own Edo. Okay, so that's obviously, it's pretty close. I don't know. I think maybe we could do something. But we are really far away, as you could see, so I'm not entirely sure how that's really going to help or happen for me, because I'm going to have to travel all the way back there. But I think for now, that is going to be it for this episode. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.